Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kuku Banks, and in this video I'm going to share with you a financial service that I just discovered that helped me made up to 10% on my capital within a period of 1 month. So if you have been following me for some time, you know I center my content on finance, business, money making and forex trading. Okay, so within the past 2 to 3 months I discovered something, and I think now is the time for me to showcase it out there to each and everyone who is interested. And the name or the title of this entire news, okay, is called STIP Capital. Okay, STIP Capital. I'll be telling you about STIP Capital very shortly. So in this video, I'm going to talk about investment, okay, an opportunity within investment that I just discovered. But first of all, what is investment? Or when we say someone is investing into a particular property, asset, company, what have you, what is investment itself? Okay, it's simple. Investment simply refers to an individual that is putting his or her money, time, or any resource into a particular asset with the hope that the value of that asset is going to appreciate within a given period of time or over time. Okay, so let's say a particular asset is worth $1,000 currently, and you are purchasing it, or you are putting your capital into that particular asset with the hope that within a year or two it is going to appreciate and its value is going to rise to, let's say, $1,500 or $2,000. In this case, you just made 50% or 100% return on that particular investment. Okay, so let's say you purchase gold, an asset like gold, and at the time of purchasing you bought it for, let's say, $500, and within 3 months or 6 months its value rised up and now it is selling for $700 or $1,000. You just made some cool cash on that particular investment. Okay, so within this investment that we are going to talk about, okay, this investment thing, I've discovered something that I want to share with you for it to benefit each and every one of us. Okay, and this particular opportunity is targeted to people who have capital that they've put either in their bank or in their homes, or they just kept the money there, and day in day out it's either it's the same as the amount they put aside, or it's just depreciating because of inflation. Okay, with this particular opportunity, you are going to invest your capital in dollars. Okay, so the more the dollar rises, the more your capital also rises. Okay, you are not going to get affected that much by inflation. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. Let me break it down for you. The first question, what is STIP Capital? Okay, what is it? Who is behind it? How does it work? And what are their terms and conditions? It's simple. STIP Capital is a private investment firm, okay, a private investment entity, and what they do is they allocate funds, okay, from investors like you and myself. They need people who have access to capital. You have the money and they have the strategy. Okay, they are good when it comes to trading with people's capital. So what they do is they assemble all of us, our capital, they put it into one account and they trade with it, and in return they offer you up to 10% profits on your capital. So let's just say you invest an amount of $100 or $200. At the end of the month, they are going to offer you up to 10% returns on that particular capital you invested with them. So that's what STIP Capital basically does. Okay, and they are not yet public, but they are legal, they are legit. I've tested it out myself, and I also even informed my fellow brothers who are in this retail trading space, okay, who are also forex traders, and they've also tried it out. Okay, every details concerning STIP Capital and their operations, I'll put it in the description for you to check it out. Okay, so STIP Capital, in my opinion and per my experience, I think it was built for people who have money. Okay, they have capital, but they do not have the time to sit in front of the chart or to trade stocks, crypto, forex, what have you. So what they do is they have the time, they have the strategies, they use the risk management to trade your capital safely, okay, and they have a track record. They've tested out their services, and now they are looking for more people to push in their capital for them to trade with, in order for us all, for you and I and STIP Capital themselves, to make money. And they are going to offer you 10% profits or 10% returns on the capital you are going to invest with them. They have their terms and conditions, of course, which I will also leave in the video description for you to read it out or check it out. Okay, so if you remember, I made this video some few days ago, and a follower, or let me say someone that is following the channel, reached out to me and asked that I mentioned some points in the video which I talked about consistency, okay, remaining consistent within the forex trading space. And this particular person is having a routine that doesn't allow him to remain consistent within the forex trading space. Okay, he wants to become a forex trader, he wants to trade forex himself, but his work and his routine, his duties are not allowing him. He doesn't have enough time. So he was asking if I could find him a solution. That was what led to me discovering what STIP Capital is. Okay, so he's having access to capital that he's willing to trade with within the forex trading industry, but he is lacking time. He doesn't have time. So he wanted me to figure out a solution or a way he could go by this particular problem. And I took my time to try one or two things out, and in the end I discovered STIP Capital. Okay, I think with this particular friend, STIP Capital comes in handy to solve his problem, which is day trading with your capital, and at the end of the month they offer you up to 10% on that particular capital. So this was the entire issue that brought about STIP Capital, and I tried it out myself. This particular person that reached out to me has also tried it out himself, and he's okay with the support team, the terms and conditions, how STIP Capital operates, and he is going to stick with that. Okay, and I also tested it out with a few friends who are forex traders themselves, and they all gave me positive feedbacks. Okay, nothing is 100% guaranteed within this financial industry, as everything is a risk versus reward. Okay, if you do not risk, you are not going to earn a reward. Okay, and if you want a reward, you need to risk something. Okay, so in my opinion, STIP is legit, STIP is safe. Okay, it's a follower, okay, or a brother who is also a forex trader that has structured this particular private firm, that they even have a limit to the number of people they take in at the beginning of every month to trade with their capital, and at the end of the month they just distribute their 10% to each investor based on the capital you invested. One thing you must know is STIP Capital is not meant for each and everyone. Okay, they are looking for dedicated people who have a fair knowledge of investments, okay, or people that do not want their money to sit at one place without appreciating or having any profit on top of it. Okay, they want people that have capital and they want some profit on top of that capital at the end of every month. Also, they want people that are patient, that understand how the financial market works. Okay, they know how investment works. Okay, and they even have a team that is going to take you through their terms and conditions, how they operate, and how patient you should remain. Okay, because it's legit and it is safe. And they even have limited number of people that they take in, just as I said earlier on, at the end of every month. Okay, they want just a specific number with a specific invested capital, and they deal with these people at the end of the month. Then they open their doors once again. This is some key takeaways. One thing you must know is, in as much as I am telling you to make good use of this opportunity or to try STIP Capital out, you must know that within the financial space, nothing is 100% guaranteed. Okay, and any investment, any trade, or anything within the financial industry comes with risk, and at the end of that risk is reward. Okay, if you do not risk $1, you are not going to earn $1. Okay, but this is the case whereby your risk is managed. Okay, you are not going to go all in. This is a strategized firm or entity that is going to trade with your capital, and at the end of the month they are going to offer you 10%. So they are looking for people who do not have time, people who do not have that much knowledge on how to invest or how to trade or how to earn profits on top of their capital themselves, and they do so, and at the end of the month they offer you up to 10% profit on top of that capital. Any inquiry, any question, anything that you would like to know about such service, kindly check the video description. I've left some details there. Also, you can reach out to me and I'll assist you. Furthermore, you can also reach out to STIP Capital themselves. Their team is super amazing. They are going to answer you any question at all that you have concerning how their investment scheme works. Okay, thank you very much for watching up to this far. My name is Kuku Banks. I'm a Forex trader, and this was an investment opportunity that I just discovered that I am showcasing to each and everyone out there to make good use of. Thank you very much. Kindly subscribe and share this video to a friend or family who is looking to invest his or her capital. Bye bye.